Hello viewers. Today class topic I have taken goodwill in the context of partnership form. Very relevant topic. Very often students are encountered about its valuation and accounting treatment in the books of partnership form. Or here I am going to discuss about the valuation of goodwill and meaning, features and different methods. So various methods are being developed for its valuation to express its value in monetary term because it is invisible and intangible asset. Goodwill is connected with the business and it is the reputations of the firm. And this reputation of the firm there are several factors which influence the valuation of goodwill. The firm is able to build a goodwill reputation in the market. Initially, the business set up considering all suitable factors for location of business, capital requirement, transportations, availability of raw materials. All these factors leads to the business to grow. Finally, we grown. There is a stage where business gets momentum. All those requirements start working in the favor of business and business able to establish good reputation in the market. Thus, goodwill begins to work. The meaning of goodwill. Goodwill is the value of the reputations of a firm in respect of profit expected in future over and above the normal profit earned by other firms in the same business. The value of the reputations of a firm in respect of profit. So goodwill is to a greater extent is determined with the help of profits amount or expected profit which is estimated from the past trend of profit. Because the firm having the goodwill reputation, so this firm is able to earn profit more amount than the normal business earn profit, that is the normal profit earned by other firm in the same business. Here it is saying that the two business identical in all respect, their earning profit amount is different, that is their earning is different from each other because the one firm is having the goodwill more than other firm, that is the normal profit. So if a firm possessing the goodwill reputation, then his earning capacity will be increased compared to the other firm who's having less goodwill or reputation in the market. And this is one to say through this meaning that profit expected in future over and above the normal profit earned by the other firm in the same business. So here the definition is also provided by the different authors. So one simple definitions of goodwill I have taken here. J.O. Maggie defined as the capacity of a business to earn profit in future in basically what is meant by the term goodwill. So this definition is saying that the business earning capacity will be increased in future because of having goodwill. A goodwill increasing the profit amount of business in coming period in future. The existence of a goodwill reputation in the market, it helps to earn profit to business in upcoming period. Based on the definitions and the meaning, the goodwill possesses the following features. So it is goodwill, it is an intangible asset. An intangible asset in the sense that it cannot be seen or touched. It is invisible, so it cannot be sold separately like all other fixed assets. So goodwill is always connected with the business. This is why goodwill has no separate existence while other fixed assets have, like furniture, land and building. These are the assets having the separate existence. They can be sold separately. Goodwill cannot be sold separately. It is connected with the business. Next, it is created by various factors. So as I told you that while setting up the business, it has to consider the various important factors. And then later on these factors become significant for the increasing the value of goodwill. And there are certain factors which influence the value of goodwill, increasing in the amount of goodwill and decreasing in the amount of goodwill when we expressed it in monetary terms, and certain factors which are taken here. This is a place of business, very important factors. The business is location of business unit located in an area with easy accessibility to raw materials, market, financial institution, and linked to good transport and communication network, enjoys a lot of advantage and increase the value of goodwill. So next point, nature of business. The nature of the business also affects its value of goodwill. If business is dealing in necessary goods or it has a monopolistic type of business like KFC, pizza, these business are monopolistic type, or the risk is less. In that case, its value of goodwill will be more as compared to other business which have no such characteristics. Management of business, the ability and skill of its employees and management influence in the increase of value of goodwill. And next, volume of capital. So capital requirement, a business using less amount of capital having higher value of goodwill compared to a business having more amount of capital use. Similarly, volume of profits are very important factors here. If the profit increase, the value of goodwill is increased. If a profit decrease, the value of goodwill also decrease. But to a greater extent, the goodwill influence the amount of profit. So these are very closely connected, volume of profit and the amount of goodwill. So both are interconnected elements. And in a business, in accounting, profit amount is taken especially for determination of amount of goodwill. Now, need for valuation of goodwill. Goodwill is valued and under different conditions. The need for valuing goodwill arises in following conditions. On the admission of a new partner, goodwill is valued. On the death or retirement of partner, goodwill is valued. To give his share of goodwill, to give the partner share of goodwill after his death or retirement from the partnership. Similarly, if the partnership form is sold, then on the sale of partnership form, goodwill is valued. And when two or more partnership form join together and form a large partnership form, that is called amalgamation of partnership form, then the need for valuation of goodwill arises. So on the amalgamation of partnership form, on the conversion of partnership form into a limited company, if converted into private limited company, then valuation of goodwill is arised. And if the partnership form converted into public limited company, at that time valuation of goodwill is arise on the conversion of partnership form into limited company. And next point here, on the alteration in the profit and loss sharing ratio of partners. If the partners they change their profit sharing ratio, like A and B are partners and their profit sharing ratio is 3:2. Now if they want to change making 2:3, and then the goodwill value of goodwill is calculated, and accordingly on the basis of new profit sharing ratio, the amount of goodwill is adjusted. That is the need for valuing goodwill arises. In this occasion also, goodwill is valued. On the dissolution of partnership form, when the partnership form is ceased to exist, that is complete closed, wind up, then the value of goodwill determined. So these are the conditions where need for valuing goodwill arises. Well, this is what I have shared my experience on goodwill topic and theoretically discussed. In my next class, I will discuss the methods of valuation of goodwill along with illustration numerical. Till then, keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share with friends. Thank you all and Jai Hind.